Here we are at ERX in Elk River, Minnesota for the 2023 Amsoil National Snowcross. I would totally love it if Snocross got the Supercross guy to do the intro segment for the pro racers at night, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Anyway, we got the factory support trailers at the first part of the entrance, and then to the right of that is the track. Starting off from the finish line, there's a tabletop into a large double that was on the track, and then into a rhythm section against the highway, and then another back section where they had a really good rhythm section, different lines they could choose and create and try to make passes from there. That's what I liked about this track, is that it did seem to have some areas where racers could challenge others and try to make different passes and rhythms work for them. So there's multiple lines. They don't just have one line and you just see this single file racing. Right to the right there, that's the Red Bull vehicle, SUV type thing that Nick Lorenz drives to the races. He is sponsored by Red Bull. And into the pits. To the left we have Thien Motorsports with the points leader, the number 200 of Elias Itchel. One thing I liked on top of the lift there was they had his ditch banger sled on top, which I've seen him do some of the intros, rider intros on that, so that's kind of a cool little touch that they do. Cody Cam and Oscar Norm running out of Henges Racing, and then Shearing Speed Sports with Hunter Patnode and Logan Christian, number 43, Patnode's number 8. One thing I do miss seeing is the factory race team trailers that Team Arctic, Skidoo, Polaris, and even Yamaha back in the day used to run. Now they're just similar setup to Supercross, where it's a factory supported team, which also brings a different type of flair, but I just grew up having the factory race teams, and I always thought that was kind of cool to see. There's Warnet Racing right there. They always have some of the best liveries out every year. Then Peter Narsa runs out of this trailer here. And to the right you can see Coutu Racing. Cole Coutu was injured in Sioux Falls, so we won't see him the rest of the season, which is a bummer. Hopefully he heals up in men's and we'll be able to race next year. He did have a broken femur, which is a nasty injury. Here we're coming up on the back stretch of Factory Row. I like that wrap sled, the British flag Union Jack that they had going on. I'm not sure of the racer who it was, but let's see, Flipson Racing, KC Motorsports was just to the left. 1-3 Motorsports, where you have Moline Coutu running out of there. The team is run by Lincoln Lemieux, which he was injured last year in Iowa and then became team owner of that setup. And then right there is for my hometown team of Princeton is Woody's Racing, where they have Taven Woody and a couple of guys from Sweden racing out of this one. This is a new rig from the one I saw last year. I believe they run their car racing out of this rig as well. On top of the hill, you'll see Zandstrom Motorsports. They run Arctic Cats out of there. I'm kind of curious if this team is just buying a new trailer or if they're going to be disbanding after this year, because that trailer was actually for sale, so that'll be some interesting news. Last couple shots of just some privateer trailers. Yep. And another privateer sled right here. I just thought that this was a cool design they had going.
Without chances or opportunities, Jordan had plenty of them, but just couldn't get the deal done.
This weekend was a Triple Crown format. Jordan Lobel, he took the Pro Light division, and Elias Ischel, I believe he won either all of them, if not 2 of the races, and he won the overall for the Pro class. That's all I had for this weekend. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.